the Rebels sharpshooters have consistently made their names known in the rifle community. Coming off their third straight appearance at the NCAA Championships, the Red and Blue don't plan on breaking their streak anytime soon.
Hey, it's picture day with Ole Miss Rifles, so we're just getting ready and we're about to head out there in just a second.
And then we'll do fun stuff. Okay.
Pinky pin. Sorry, we have to focus. Here is more normal. I think on your lap is more normal.
So we're going to Starnes to take some more fun pictures, and we'll see you guys there.
Love them. The Throne, top tier.
The Nike boxes. I want to know how many we got. You know, how did we get them? How many do we have?
What size are they?
What kind of shoes are they?
Yeah.
I really feel like I picked the wrong sport. Like I feel very comfortable right now.
Honestly, I'm really excited for the year. I feel like it's gonna be a really good season. I cannot wait, just like kill it with like the new teammates, old teammates, and with the new coaches. I'm super excited for them too.
Thanks for coming to Media Day. See y'all at practice.
Do you want it completely undone?
It's like the third button.
Up
No.
from the bottom?
Down.
Yeah.
No, like.
Sorry, explain that again.
For Rachel Martin, the transition from assistant coach to head coach has been smooth for all involved.
We had, the year with her as assistant coach, but now we're like, okay, she gets head coach. She really gets to flourish.
She's a really good example of how an athlete and like coach like should act and should try their best.
You need to switch your focus from aiming so much to putting a little bit of that focus onto your sway. Like you're probably not really using this part, but in prone you do press on the whole thing. So this almost looks more like a stand. Are you gonna blink? I know, but you didn't blink at all. Once I came in and the girls kind of settled into me being there, the relationships I was able to build with them is something today that's really special for me and something that I really, really cherish and made me want to stay. And I think Marcia did a really good job of recruiting really exceptional individuals. So I've really benefited from that. Good job today. Thanks, bye. See ya.
After coming off 2 road victories against top 20 rated schools, the Rebels would face the #1 team in the nation, West Virginia, at home.
I mean, West Virginia had been shooting really good. They came in having that down. I mean, they came in ready to go. So, when I knew we had a home match against them, it was, this is going to be a challenge because they're doing pretty well.
We knew, like in practice, we had those scores to be competitive with them, and then we had a chance to beat them. But honestly, I just wanted them to go in, keep working on what we do, and because this is about the long run, it's a marathon, it's not a sprint. We got to make it all the way to March.
It's no different than any other match. You can be shooting next to an Olympian, but it doesn't really matter because they're not shooting your target. So I think that's kind of how I helped prepare for it.
Okay, you have an hour and 30 minutes for a 3x20. Start.
As the Rebels held their own against the Mountaineers, sophomore Emma Pereira found her groove, notching a season-high score of 585 in small bore.
It's always really cool when you see your athletes, I think, get closer to their potential. And so seeing that, I think it's encouraging because it boosts their confidence and it helps you really drive home that message of you can do this.
I was excited. It was a good score I put out. I know I can do better from my previous season, kind of what I do in practice and just knowing myself. But I think that was good, a good score to set already so early in the season.
She's been working hard in the beginning of the season and seen just the improvement from August till now. It's been a lot, and it was a good score and definitely a good win for her. But there's still a lot left in tank, and I think we'll definitely see a lot bigger scores from her coming up soon, so I'm excited for her.
Despite the Rebels' best efforts, they were down 7 points at the end of small bore. But one Rebel would keep the fight alive in air rifle.
You know, Leia has an extremely high skill level, but she still also hasn't quite realized her full potential yet. She is incredible and she is amazing, and a lot of our girls are. And I think she is kind of on the brink of realizing, let me just push a little bit. Let me just see what I can do.
She shot well that match. She worked hard, and the score was not easy to get for sure. Like, she had to work through a lot of things to get there. But she did it, and very hopeful to see what she can do the rest of the season.
It's not a bad score, it's a great score, but I think it was a good performance. I just know that I can do better.
After an impressive comeback in air rifle, Ole Miss leveled the score heading into Relay 2.
I wasn't really surprised, honestly. That's where we should expect to be. I think sometimes, you know, when you're going up against a number one team, you can really get caught up in that number or that expectation.
Even though we were tied up, we kind of knew like it was going to be a long second relay for us if we actually want to pull it off. But the girls kept it together, and I could be more proud that we kind of gave them a good run for their money.
As the second group of Rebels start Relay 2, freshman Reagan Diamond would showcase her skills with an impressive .595 in air rifle.
I think it's awesome. When the freshmen come in, it does take them a minute to settle. They are almost putting pressure on our upperclassmen to make them better. And so it's this really interesting team dynamic and relationship that they have, because it's very beneficial to both sides.
I was super excited about it. It was just like, I really do like her. So like, I was just super happy and proud. And then they just like actually hyped me up. I was like, oh yes, do it again.
For a small bore standing, my last shot was an 8, which sucked because I could have beat my small bore PR there as well. And I kind of got in the same position for air rifle where I can beat my, you know, personal record if I just shoot the last shot correctly. And so I was trying really hard not to do the same thing I did with small bore, and I think that was more satisfying than the score, was the fact that I overcame what I dealt with previously.
Though the Rebels put up a valiant fight, it was the Mountaineers' day on the range.
We performed very well. I think, again, we have a lot left to give. I think it's just the beginning of the season. You know, there are still some mistakes being made, but there were so many things that they did right, and they adapted and they handled well.
They worked hard. Watching them shoot, they look like professionals out there, which is what we wanted. And I couldn't ask much more of them from that weekend, so I'm proud of them more than anything.
Yeah, I think everyone did their job, and pretty proud of everyone for that.
Coach Rachel, Coach Will have brought together some amazing shooters on and off the line. It's a lot of fun to be with them. We have a lot to put in. We have a lot to give. So I'm ready to see. I know we're going to do great, so it's going to be awesome. It's going to be a lot of fun.
It's been a really fun time with them, and I don't see why would it change. So it just seems like that everyone is so excited, so everyone is just like pushing each other and then like just help out where like we need help with. So I'm just excited, and I can say that like I am confident that it's gonna be a good season.
The important thing about this gold standard is that you're always being pushed, you're always being challenged. And it's the same as me as a coach, right? I'm always being pushed to learn more and to grow, and it's the same for my athletes. There will always be somebody that comes out of the blue and shoots amazing. There may always be somebody that's better than you, but our goal is we're gonna show up every day and we're gonna make every other team's job really, really hard, because we're gonna be there and we're not going anywhere. We're not backing down, and we're always gonna make ourselves better. But I think their bravery, really, I know I've mentioned that before, but their bravery is something I really admire. Their willingness to ask for help, their willingness to hold each other accountable, their willingness to try new things and fail and put themselves out there. I don't think I had that bravery when I was in college, so seeing them do that, it just makes me really, really proud, and it's something I really admire about them. I think they are an exceptional group. I don't think there's a better group out there, and I might be biased, but they're pretty great.
What should I eat that I don't?
I actually have never felt old until I've been around them.
Put on your shoulders.
One time I was wearing like Dr. Scholl's shoes and they were making fun of it and I was like, yeah, actually that's fair.
Do you want to be in my Be Real?
Oh wait, okay, wait. What am I saying?
Do you want to be in? Just like sit there. Good.
Lane Kiffin, put her in. It's Quinshawn and Malia. Transfer to the SIP. I'm transferring sports. I don't know what to tell y'all.